Most people don't realize that life doesn't send you what you want, it sends you what you need. You might stumble on this video at 2 in the morning when everything feels like it's falling apart. Maybe you just lost your job, failed an exam, ended a relationship, or you're staring at your ceiling wondering, is this all there is? But let me tell you something powerful, this video found you for a reason. Life has a strange way of speaking to us when we're at our lowest, and maybe this is life's way of reminding you it's not over yet. You're just in the middle of your story. Jim Rohn once said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." And that one line hits differently when life starts testing you, because at some point we all go through seasons where nothing seems to make sense. You work hard, stay consistent, do everything right, and yet the results don't show up. You start questioning yourself, your effort, your value, your direction. But the truth is, every strong person you admire has been through that same confusion. The difference: they didn't stop when life got quiet. Most people quit during silence. When the progress isn't loud enough, they think nothing's happening. But that silence, that's where the transformation happens. The roots grow before the tree rises. The work you do in private, the tears nobody sees, the effort that goes unnoticed, that's the foundation of your comeback. Think about this. There was a man who worked in sales, knocking on doors every single day for years. He faced rejection after rejection, and for a long time he made barely enough to cover his bills. Then one day someone gave him a cassette tape of Jim Rohn. He listened to it in his car every day on his way to work. Slowly, he began to change, not his circumstances, but his mindset. Within a few years, he wasn't just surviving, he became one of the top sales trainers in his region. That man was Tony Robbins. You see, most people think they need more opportunities, but what they really need is a new philosophy. Jim Rohn said, "For things to change, you have to change." And that's one of life's hardest lessons, because it's easy to blame the job, the economy, your parents, or the world. But the moment you take full responsibility for your life, everything begins to shift. I remember a friend who once told me, "I'm tired of starting over." And I said, "Then stop giving up. Because every time you restart, you're rebuilding from scratch instead of continuing the climb." The people who make it far aren't always the smartest or the luckiest. They're the ones who keep going when everyone else gives up. There's something powerful about delayed success. When life holds back your rewards, it's not to punish you, it's preparing you. Imagine giving $1 million to someone who has no discipline, no patience, and no vision. They'd lose it all in months. But give that same money to someone who's learned from failure, who's been broke, embarrassed, and humbled by life. That person will multiply it. Life doesn't delay blessings, it prepares you to hold them. Jim Rohn said, "The same wind blows on us all, the difference is how you set your sail." The truth is, we can't control everything that happens. You can't stop the storms, the heartbreaks, or the disappointments, but you can choose how you respond, and that choice determines your direction. There was a young man who lost his job in 2019. He had no savings, no backup plan. For months, he applied to over 50 companies and got rejected by every single one. He could have given up, but instead he started freelancing online. He watched videos, learned design, and built a small business from his laptop. 4 years later, that same man was earning 5 figures a month, working from anywhere he wanted. What changed? His mindset. He stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "What now?" Maybe you're in a season like that right now. You've been planting seeds for months or even years, but nothing's growing. You're tired, frustrated, and ready to walk away. But this is not the time to quit. This is the time to stay consistent, because what you do today might not pay off tomorrow, but it's building your foundation. The universe rewards discipline, not emotion. There's a reason why Jim Rohn emphasized personal development over income. He said, "Income seldom exceeds personal development." That means you'll never earn beyond the person you've become. You can't expect a millionaire lifestyle with a minimum wage mindset. Growth has to come first. So let me ask you, what are you feeding your mind? What are you listening to? Who are you spending time with? If your circle isn't inspiring you, it's limiting you. If your habits aren't helping you grow, they're slowly destroying you. The change you're waiting for starts with what you do daily, not occasionally. Most people want success fast. They want to jump from step 1 to step 10 without climbing the staircase. But every successful person you admire, every millionaire, every leader, every visionary, they all started small. They all faced moments of doubt, rejection, and loneliness. The only difference is they kept showing up. I remember a story about a man who planted bamboo. For years, he watered it every single day, yet nothing grew, not even a leaf. People laughed at him, saying he was wasting his time. But in the 5th year, something happened. The bamboo shot up over 80 feet in just 6 weeks. What they didn't know was that during those 5 silent years, the bamboo was growing roots deep underground, preparing for that explosive growth. That's how your life works too. The roots come before the rise. Jim Rohn said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." And that's where most people fall. They dream big, but their habits are small. They want change, but avoid discomfort. They want progress, but resist consistency. Yet, success only comes when discipline replaces motivation, because motivation fades, but discipline lasts. You can't wait to feel ready to start. You have to start, even when you're scared, even when you're tired, even when nobody believes in you. That's what separates those who succeed from those who wish. Most people don't fail because they can't. They fail because they stop trying. And sometimes, life will test you to see how bad you want it. You'll face days when you feel like giving up. You'll question your path, your timing, even your purpose. But that's when you must remember, diamonds are created under pressure, not comfort. Jim Rohn once shared a story about someone who said, "If I had $1 million, I'd be generous." Jim replied, "No, you wouldn't, because generosity starts when you have $1. The truth is, whatever kind of person you are right now, that's who you'll be when you get more. If you're lazy now, you'll be lazier with success. If you're disciplined now, you'll be unstoppable later. So if life feels slow, it's because it's building your strength. If things are hard, it's because they're shaping your character. And if you're still here, still trying, still believing, it means there's more for you. You haven't seen your best days yet. Most people underestimate how far they can go in 5 years and overestimate what they can do in 1 month. Be patient with the process. You might not see the reward immediately, but every small effort compounds. 1 book, 1 workout, 1 act of discipline, it all adds up. When Jim Rohn said, "Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job," he meant that success isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming valuable. Focus on becoming the kind of person who can handle the success you desire. So here's the truth. This video didn't find you by accident. Maybe you've been doubting yourself, maybe you're thinking of quitting, or maybe you feel stuck. But this is your reminder to keep going. Life only rewards those who stay long enough to see the results of their effort. Don't let temporary pain make you forget your long-term purpose. The people who made it didn't have perfect conditions, they just refused to stop. Jim Rohn once said, "The walls we build to protect ourselves from sadness also block out the joy." So don't close yourself off from life just because it hurt you. Keep showing up, keep believing, and keep growing. Because one day, you'll look back and realize every painful moment was preparing you for something greater. And when that day comes, you'll thank yourself for not giving up. So if you're hearing this right now, it's not a coincidence. This is your sign. Stay patient, stay disciplined, stay hopeful. Your time is coming, and when it does, you'll understand why life made you wait. Because as Jim Rohn said, success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. And right now, in this very moment, you are becoming that person.